it's Krishni here from South Asian's Best. I'm here today with the amazing chef Roshan, also known as Kitchen Guerrilla. Next Sunday is the Super Bowl. It's the 50th Super Bowl and I'm super excited. We have amazing recipes that we're going to share with you guys today. If you guys want to see what we are here to make, stay tuned.
Today we're going to be doing a Sloppy Joe's for Super Bowl. You know, Sloppy Joe is a very Super Bowl type of dish.
Definitely. Yeah.
But we're going to be taking a South Asian twist on it.
Okay.
So what we have here, we're going to be starting with half a pound of ground pork, a full pound of ground beef, and then to flavor the meat, we're going to be using 5 cloves of garlic here, equal amounts of ginger. Then we're going to have my spice mix, which is going to make it really South Asian. It's going to be a mix of half a teaspoon of clove, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of cardamom, and a tablespoon of ground chili powder. Not the Texas chili powder, we're going with the Indian chili powder.
Okay.
Some salt to taste, brown sugar, about 2.5 tablespoons to sweeten it up. Yeah. About 8 curry leaves. Curry leaves bring out a lot of fragrance, a lot of flavor. We have cilantro here to finish with it. And then right here is what I have is a mirepoix. Mirepoix is basically 2 parts onion, 1 part carrot, 1 part celery. It's a traditional setup that we use in restaurants. It's a French thing. So we're going to be using that, which is usually not used in Sloppy Joe's, but it's going to flavor it a lot more. I have here a half cup of ketchup, 1 chopped green bell pepper, and 6 green chilies. Right here, I have some thyme, some lime to finish, some green onions to finish, Greek yogurt, Worcestershire sauce, you can get it in any grocery store, red wine vinegar, I'm sure most people have it at home, and we're going to go with 1.5 liters of crushed tomatoes.
Perfect. Okay, so yeah.
So you want to get a heavy pan. So you want to get a heavy bottom pan with about 3 tablespoons of canola oil. Canola oil has a high smoke point, so it's good to sear your vegetables, whatever you're going to get in. So you want to get it on medium-high heat. I have it here about medium-high. Let it heat up for about a minute. Once the oil starts smoking, you want to add your vegetables in. So the first thing we're going to add is carrots, because carrots takes the longest to cook. So I already have my pan here hot, so I'm going to get my carrots in. You want to be able to hear that sound of the vegetables getting seared. So we're going to let these carrots cook out for about a minute. Let them soften up. Next we're going to add our celery. Then we're going to add our onion. So this is what we call a mirepoix. Mirepoix is a French term for 2 parts onion, 1 part carrot, 1 part celery. It's used to flavor so many things like stocks, soups. It adds a lot of flavor. We want to let this cook for about another 2-3 minutes. Let it soften up. Once it's softened up a little bit, we're going to add in our ginger and garlic. So now that our mirepoix has softened up, we're going to add our ginger, garlic, and chilies, along with our green bell pepper. So in goes the ginger, garlic, equal amounts, as I mentioned earlier, green peppers, and green chilies. Now we're going to let this cook out for another 2 minutes. Here I have a special ingredient here because I like spicy food, but you don't really have to add this in if you don't want to, but hey, like I said, I like spicy food, so I'm going to add in ghost pepper. So I have it here sliced in half. I'm keeping the seeds in, as you can see right here. I love spicy food, so it's going right in just like that. After that, we're going to go in with our curry leaves. Curry leaves, we're going to break them, or we're going to tear them. When you tear them, it allows for more of the flavor to get infused in whatever you're making. Then here we have about 5 sprigs of thyme. We're just going to go right in there. So we're going to let this cook out for another minute. And then we're gonna get onto the big stuff. So all these flavors are coming together. All that spice, all that green chili, curry leaves, thyme, the mirepoix, the ghost pepper. It's all coming together and it's smelling amazing right now. Actually, my nose is starting to clear up. But you know what? I like it that way.
Oh my god, that looks so good. It smells good too.
I'm sure your nostrils are clearing up right now.
Yeah. I can't wait to have some.
Pick this up. It's ready to come out. It's gonna come out. We're gonna put it into a bowl, and then we're gonna get the meat right in. All right. So now we're gonna get this right into a bowl.
Oh my god, that smells so good.
All right. So now we're back here at the stove. We're gonna add another 3 tablespoons of oil, canola oil. We're gonna get it on high heat. Once we get it on high heat, we're gonna add our pork and our beef. So give it about a minute just to get hot. Mine's already hot, so I'm gonna go in with the pork first. I'm using full fat pork, regular pork. You want some fat in there, you know what I mean? It's Super Bowl, you don't want to be eating healthy stuff. So let that cook in. Then we're gonna go in with our ground beef. So what you want to do is, you don't want to play around with your meat too much. You just want to let it sit in there and let it get a nice brown crust on it. And then you're gonna stir it again, let it get a nice brown crust on it. So the meat's now brown and it's getting some of that mired action. Mired is basically when your meat goes brown. That's a French term.
Okay.
And then now we're gonna go in with the vegetables that we cooked earlier.
We're gonna put them in.
Yeah, look at that. Looks good, eh?
Yeah. Smells good too.
Wait till you eat it. So you get it right in there. Give it a quick little stir, get all the flavors going together. Let it cook together for about a minute.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
I don't like pork, and I know that you included pork. So can we just use ground beef?
Sure. You could use ground beef all the way through. Actually, you could do the same recipe with ground chicken, ground turkey.
Any meat?
Yeah, anything that's ground.
Okay.
I would just highly recommend having half a pound of fatty meat with 1 pound of a lean meat, just so you get a little bit of flavor out of it. But hey, whatever floats your boat. Now we're gonna go in with the spice mix that I made earlier.
Which has cinnamon, cloves.
Yeah, a little bit of cinnamon, cloves, cardamom, green chili.
Okay, so is this gonna make it spicy? Because it looks like it's gonna be really spicy.
It's gonna be really spicy. Yep.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But don't worry, you're gonna be drinking beer with this, right? So.
I don't drink, but okay.
Okay.
So what are you putting in now?
I'm gonna go in with a little bit of red wine vinegar, about 2 tablespoons, 2.5 tablespoons. Just gonna deglaze the pan, give it a little bit more flavor. This is what's gonna give the dish a little bit more tang. So I'm gonna go in. Now what you want to do is this time you want to use your spoon, scrape up the bottom, all the brown bits that have collected at the bottom. You want to scrape it all out because all that is collected flavor, and you don't want to miss that because that flavor is
The best part, probably.
exactly. So let's go with a little bit of brown sugar. Stir. And then almost immediately after you've stirred it, you want to go in with your ketchup.
This is gonna add flavor to
This is
the main ingredient?
what the sloppy joe is, ketchup.
Yeah. Okay.
If you don't have ketchup in your sloppy joe, then you're not doing it right. You're gonna go in with your tomato sauce. You
All of that?
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot.
It's a lot. It's gonna soak it up.
Okay.
It's ground meat, it's gonna soak it up. And when you cook it slowly together, it's gonna make a beautiful sloppy joes. looks like the sauce is ready. Now we're at the final stages of it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna season it. So I have Worcestershire sauce here. So
What's that?
Worcestershire sauce. It's got anchovies and
Okay.
molasses. Brings out the flavor of the dishes, especially when they've got like spices,
Just gonna
tomatoes.
Pretend like I know what that is.
Okay.
Okay.
So
You're just gonna drizzle it on.
yeah, just a couple drops of Worcestershire.
Okay, stir it.
Yep, and then I'm gonna add my cilantro. Just break up a couple leaves. Cilantro will add a nice fresh flavor to this dish. Salt. Worcestershire has a little bit of salt in it, so I mean you just added some already, so don't add too much salt. This is kosher salt, so
That's why it looks a little thick.
yeah, it's different from your regular table salt.
So you have Greek yogurt now.
Yeah,
So what are you gonna do with that? Just put it in?
it's gonna add a little bit of creaminess to it. It's gonna help kind of cool it down a little
And
bit.
make it a little
since
bit thicker, right?
it's kind of.
Okay. So how many teaspoons?
I would go about 2 tablespoons. So 1 and 2.
We're gonna mix it up.
I'm just gonna mix it all up.
This is probably gonna make it the color a bit lighter too, right?
Yeah. At this point, you want to turn off. So I have half a lime here. You want to get all that juice in there.
So we're doing one lime or just half?
Half a lime. Yeah. It's gonna brighten up this whole dish.
And add flavor.
It's gonna add so much flavor. Right in. Give it a stir. And I mean, if you like lime, go ahead, add more lime. All right, so our sloppy joe's done now, and I'm going to show you how to serve it. Traditional way to serve sloppy joe is we would traditionally use it on a Kaiser bun. So I'm going to show you how to do that. But my favorite way is to eat it with a baguette. Baguette in half. So. Buns. Same way, just cut them in half. I'm just going to do one right now just to show you how it's done.
And are you gonna toast them too?
Yep. Same way. Right in the oven. Okay, so now that this bread is toasted,
Yeah.
what you want to do is, since you're sharing with a lot of friends, you want to cut them into nice little wedges. How it goes, just like that. Nice little triangles. Any way you like. I mean, you could, if you don't have a knife, who cares? Just rip it apart. It's not a big deal.
Use your fingers.
Yeah, just use your fingers. You're eating at home, right? No one's watching. Who cares? It's just you and your friends.
Yeah.
What I should have done is put these on the platter. Just want to get it there like that. Alright, so we have our Kaiser bun here,
Okay.
and we're going to get a little bit of this
Greek yogurt.
Greek yogurt. Most sandwiches you use like mayo or mustard or ketchup, right?
This is a healthier option. Right?
It's healthier and it tastes a lot better with this. It's got that cooling effect for such a spicy dish. Get yourself a nice plate, and then scoop some of this nice sloppy joe out. And don't be afraid to pack it. Again, it's called a sloppy joe. It's supposed to be kind of messy.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, most people eat this with a knife and fork. The sandwich, believe it or not.
Ouch.
So that's our sandwich. We're going to use a green onion.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
So this looks so amazing. I can't wait to try it. So tell me what we got here.
So this is a sloppy joe and my South Asian take on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the best way to judge this is for you to try it. I mean, give it a try. The food speak for itself. What do you think?
It's so good. The yogurt tops it up.
Thank you.
Amazing job. I love it.
And you know this dish, you don't just have to serve it like this. It's so versatile. If you have leftovers, put it in the fridge, put it in the freezer, eat it with some rice the next day, some egg noodles.
Definitely.
It's so versatile. That's it.
thank you so much for being here today with us.
Thank you for having me here.
So thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you check out our Instagram, our social media networks. I'm leaving that all down below. Make sure you check out his as well. Until next time, see you in the next episode. Bye, loves.